So we missed the charity event of the season.
I'm really sorry, but I thought the stakeout would wrap up sooner.
That's okay. Now we'll just have to give to a charity of our choice.
Any suggestions?
Well, I did hear about this poor, unfortunate housewife who rarely gets out and whose husband works way too much.
Sounds just like the kind of gal I'd like to give my donation to. Did you tell the sitter we'd be home late?
Of course.
You know, to be honest, the whole poor housewife stuff doesn't exactly hold water when it's coming from a talented designer who's about to be a star.
About that job with Paul, I quit.
No, honey. Not because of what Rosanna said.
It wasn't just that. I was already getting so bogged down and really starting to miss you, miss the kids.
I'm not buying it.
Good night, don't be afraid. Sleep safe in my arms.
Lil, where are you right now?
What?
You want to take a break and finish up here?
Oh,
It's been a long day.
I was just thinking
About what?
about being on stage.
Yeah. You were saying, it was like Rose was up there with you?
It's just pretty intense. It's a little woo-woo.
Woo-woo, huh?
All right. When I was singing on stage, it was the first time since Rose died that I wasn't terrified that her memory was going to leave. It was like we were singing a duet. I knew she would never leave me. Okay. Should we call Dr. Michaels 911?
Not what I call Dr. Michaels. You know what I think? I think you're a great singer. I think Rose wouldn't just have you singing at charity events now and then. I think she'd have you singing all the time.
What do you mean? It's a little late for me to join showbiz.
You think?
Yeah.
I think you're a great singer. I think you should think about it. I'm gonna put these things in the safe deposit box, and then I'm gonna drive you home. Okay?
Yeah. He's right, Ty Lily. What's stopping you? I'm not an entertainer like you. There was a time that I thought maybe, but now my singing days are over. Says who? I can't be here with you. Holden thought I was losing my mind. He's just starting to trust me again. I'm not here to start trouble. I just want what's best for you. You were best for me. But you're dead, and I cannot afford to live some fantasy life. Conjuring you up like this. No, you're not conjuring me up. I'm here because I belong here with you. Always. When you're here with me like this, it feels great. I feel at peace. That's how I felt on stage tonight. I felt at peace. That's because you were listening to the voice inside of you. That voice was telling you that you needed to be up there singing, and you did it. You were free. I haven't felt like that since... I can't even remember. So how long before you let yourself feel that way again, Lily? I can't. No, I can't announce to my husband and my children that I'm starting a singing career. Why not? I mean, life's not about picking one thing or the other. It's taking all the things that you love, like Holden and your babies and Emma's cooking and what are the other things that we love? Anything chocolate, cold champagne, rainy days, jumping in puddles, riding my horse, and singing and singing. Whatever it is. Lily, if you love it, you do it now. Now, while you can.
Okay, I'm done. Let's lock up and get out of here.
Okay, well, I'll just get my things. You want Rosanna back? You think that she'll confide in me and that I can tell you everything she said?
You give me too much credit.
Well, obviously, Rosanna knows you as well as I do. Because she stayed away, and now because of you, I've lost her too.
So Jordan Sinclair starts talking trash, running his mouth about how I want to sabotage Mother, and instead of telling him that he's full of it, you decide
I did tell him.
Well, then why are we
Then he
still
told me where he
talking
got his
about
information.
what, tea leaves?
Rosanna.
Huh.
Well, that's not the reaction that I expected. Are you saying that it's true?
No. I've done something that you don't know about. It hurt Rosanna, and I can understand why she'd want to make trouble for me.
What did you do?
Well, you remember how Craig Montgomery tried to set me up.
Rose's murder? Yeah, he didn't act like it mattered then.
Well, it mattered. And I got a hold of something about Craig, some information.
Oh, what did you do?
The adoption. Craig and Rosanna, well, it was an illegal adoption, and it wasn't Rosanna, you know, it was Craig. It was everything that he did. It was his deal. It was his cover-up.
You're responsible for Rosanna losing her baby?
What was he? He was just gonna, you know, keep going, like there wasn't anything to do except wait for a happy ending that wasn't gonna come.
And instead of talking to Rosanna, you just decided that
I
it was
wanted her to know that he was a lying, manipulative piece of garbage.
Right. And you are the all-knowing, perfect judge. Paul, Rose hurts you, and you humiliate her in front of the whole town. Craig hurts you, and you take his child away. And if your friend Rosanna gets a little bruised in the fight, well, then that's tough. Because all is fair as long as Paul gets his revenge.
As soon as I did it, I knew that I'd made a mistake.
Jordan's right, isn't he? You do have some master plot going on against Mom.
No. I currently do not have any plan in place to hurt Barbara in any way.
Oh, that sounds like a very clearly worded press release.
What do you want from me, Jennifer?
I want more than just a soundbite, Paul. I don't want you claiming that you've changed. I want the real deal. I want our family working together again and loving each other and depending on each other. Yeah, until your plans change, Paul.
Jennifer,
No, it's
I don't
what
think
you
you're being-
do. You get angry, but you don't act. And then you sit and you stew and you wait and you plan.
Look, if you're not going to listen to me, I don't know why
I'm
we're even...
through listening, Paul, because whatever you're going to do to Mom, whatever plan you have, you better drop it. Unless you're planning on losing me, too.
What are you doing here?
I need your help.
Telephone pole pretending to fix the cable? Or maybe you've got him in the back of your car in a coffin full of Transylvanian soil.
I deserve that. But if I could please come in, I'd like to talk to you.
I've seen enough vampire movies to know that if you don't invite them in, they can't get you.
This was a mistake.
Hey, what kind of help do you need?
Don't gloat, all right?
This is getting better and better.
I can't finish my designs before my show coming up next month.
Who are you?
I know that you are starting your own line, Carly, so you're quite busy. But
What is it that you want, Barbara?
I want you to join BRO as a designer.
Gee, that sounds swell. Almost as inviting as that offer from the hot Paris designer a couple years ago. Do you remember that, Barbara, when I flew off to Paris and ended up in some wacko doctor's spa in Switzerland?